Hey guys, so I had a guy comment on my Smith & Wesson video asking about what I meant by when I said the semi-automatic bolt carrier group inside of the Smith & Wesson Sport 3. So I asked if he wanted the video. He said yes, so I figured I'd go ahead and make one. So this is the bolt carrier that comes in the Smith & Wesson Sport 3. And as you can see, you can probably already tell the bottom of the bolt carrier here, the bolt tail, there's a bunch of material missing compared to this is the Colt bolt carrier group, and the back of the bolt tail is completely all intact. Basically all this does is this bolt carrier group will work in a fully automatic machine gun. This bolt carrier group will not. So back in the day, the ATF actually, this was a controlled item. This was a machine gun part, and this wasn't allowed inside a semi-automatic AR15 for civilian use. So they all used to be like this, and then I believe sometime in the mid-2000s, the ATF said, yeah, it makes no difference, which it doesn't make a difference unless you have the sear put in. So then everybody went to the full auto bolts. So basically, all this material back here does is this bolt carrier group will trip a fully automatic sear. This bolt carrier group back here will not. Even if you have a fully automatic machine gun lower, if you're running this bolt, this lack of material here will not trip the sear, so it won't work. A little fun fact for you, Colt back in the day, back in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, decided that they were going to go ahead and completely take all of this material off. So if you look and you get a bolt carrier group, a Colt bolt carrier group from the 90s, late 80s, and a lot of times, most of the time, it'll have that whole area completely ground down. I actually despise those bolt carrier groups, and I refuse to ever buy one. But I'm not exactly sure why Smith & Wesson never went to the full automatic bolt carrier groups. I assume because it makes no functional difference. It's probably not anything else besides it makes no functional difference, and it might be a little cheaper this way. Although I suspect they would have to pay extra for this because everybody else gets their bolt carrier groups like this. So most people that buy like a Smith & Wesson, I'm honestly not even sure who else does this. I'm sure there are people that do it. I'm back in when I first started buying AR-15s, they almost all came this way. It wasn't until, besides Colts didn't, but Smith & Wessons, I believe the Bushmasters, all that came like this. And nowadays, you're hard pressed to find these. But most people, when they buy a Sport, they'll replace these bolts just because they want a full auto bolt carrier group, which really makes no difference. But everybody wants a milspec rifle, and this is not part of milspec, so this isn't going to cut it. So anyways, hope you learned something. If you have any other questions, let me know. I really appreciate these the comments and the questions like that gives me more content to make, and I enjoy helping out when I can. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day.